Diabetes ko loy na de hingliba sing tha magi manungda control to bangamle. Urea creatinine wangbasu tha magi manungda hanthaba ngamle. Khong hamba nungai tabasu numit manga nigi manungda fahan bangamle. Pile saibadi nungsang nabasu chama da chama fahan bangamle. Cholesterol wangba numit kunida normal oy bangamle. BP wangbasu tha magi manungda normal oy bangamle. Fatty liver oy basu tha magi manungda fagat han bangamle. Pumnamak natural oy ba hidak makhalna layang jabani. Hakchang da sokadaba side effect amata laite. Makata na hidak chabagi mathau su tararoi. Hena kupa parol gidamak ngasimak langsin birau Diabetes Hospital Soibam Leikai Ayangpali Road opposite Karkinos Jenims Hospital Porompat Imphal East near Punjab National Bank.
From the ELITETV news direct clubbing tabis Muhammad Taramu. Today, Muru Nasin Fala Funga processing the Kari Muru community. Hamdala University, Manipur News, the University, Oza Tarukta State Award, College Nipandana, same award for educational excellence 2024 P to Nikai Kumnakre, MPS Kutang da transparency lena Oza Liquid Toragani Education Minister. Drone attack national security da threat Tobana Toba issue Egadori level home tona Tabo Pakatli. Drone attack the Chenaba Sing Mangani Manunda Central Force na could Tabang Amdrabadi Manipudagi Hankigadabani Kokomi Koktruki drone attack Matung CSSNER na CGL exam gi Churachan Purums Okul Center Kaktat Kre Best Teacher Award Pirak Lay House na Manipur News Gimmer Power Matung Levsi Pona from da Chief Minister Award for Excellence Sogdo Kre Oza Tarukta State Award for Teachers Bidunikai Kumda Kre CM Sindok Panataga suspension Suspended animation Tambago from Yamnakan Nangaragli. Center na Manipur Irang Loshinaba, Pandup Ohungi Tosilda Tabuk Tauri source. Drone bombing, Nasi Miam na human chain Shamtuna Langaki Matakta, Pen the Kola Godori, Toglevi Irang Atuba Loshilu Haiduna CPI and Wakuni from Pumcre. NSN K na Apigani NSN K Niki Gruki, Ceasefire Sangdokre, Nanditada National Teachers Award Kusinakre. Nong Sumda Central Force Thambaya Roy Committee Habesina Koi Pona from the Murder Power Matang the Rivers in the Koi Naroga Todang da sorry drone bombing the Chenaba cookie terroristing Central Force and Mangani Manung the Kutaga Dabani Chenaba cookie sing Fabangam Drabadi Central Force in Manipur Hankigadabani Kokomi Masi human chen Samduna Kolau sing Laugani Habesina Koi Naruto Dang Murder Power Matang the Rivers Sanalebakta DMUG Mairuigi Mayre Kuding da Lupa Lak Amumpinaba, Wakatki hearing Jatakre, Authority na, Sayol Nipangi Manunda, Action Lokanaba, NHR Sina Kangan Kre. Chief Minister Bidan Matakta, FIR Lokanaba Kuki Singna, SC Committee the Wakat Kre. May Huralagat Halabami Mapal Fare, Highway Sanaleba Kimur Power, Within the River Sea Sanga Express ta, Manipurgi Irang, ruling MLS in the Kandakre, Unified Command Ki Chairman Sindoknaba, Delhi the Chatunakana Pressure Pin of Kangan Kre. Mangadi Manunda could Tadrabadi, CFS Hanbi Kro, Kokomi. Amato in a Punchina Duna Manipur Kanabahonam in the CPI. Central Force Nakuki Sing Tengarabadi, Kun 100 Basu Yagani, Jai Kishan, Habisina, Sanga Express Kimura Power. Matang the Lives Steel Express Nong Sumda, Central Force Tamnam Honor Liba, Linga Ketong, Kadung the Yabangam Loy, Mite Bu, Estelista Salanaba, India Lenga, Kilusing Basing, Yauna, Toan Mui, Undabachalagani, AMTU, Habisina, MMTU, Habisina Steel Express Kimura Power, Matang the Lives Well and Powda, My Park P Hospital, da State Consumer Dispute Redressal Commission ki order. Patient number like the number Lupa Lak Yankimadi, listening Tara Threat Kisenpum, compensation on the Pinam Kangan Cre. Senpamasi, MS My Park P Maternity and Child Hospital Gi, Managing Director Yauna Dr. Mangana, Ta Hung the Piga the Bani, Pidrabadi, Sahi the Chada, Mapangi interest Logani Heidi. Cookie Lupamana Supreme Court Sema Commission da Chief Minister Gimatakta FIR, Restart Tobina Wakat Cre. drone bombing huran matung mairing bana lan lepon mangam loi pi Charchandra drone bombing torok tana idang hena lusilak labasu lengak na thawwa sadre CPI ngase yupung tra mathoi de miyung ba mafaw ba Manipur sin bathung na makhal kya gi khongjang changkhil lagani ko ko mi haibasna hoilan paw gi mor pawre mathung la rebasi Shanghai Express English edition ni rebasi ambulance used by Kuki militants was from Blaimakong ruling MLAs confer on crisis NSIDCL amidst lapses assures to complete work in 9 months 30.6 kilometers stretch dust and slush since 2020 Child survivor unaware mom is no more. CPI calls for unified stand. Shanghai Express Kimura Power. People's Chronicle. People's Chronicle. The center approves anti-drone guns in Manipur. Ministry is working to formulate drone guidelines. Naidu. MP Bimol outlines 5-step approach to address crisis. Ambulance used by Kuki militants identified. Sources. Kokomi calls for human chain protest today. People's Chronicle Gimura Power Infal Free Press ta NACN KNB class across Indo-Myanmar border reports armed miscreants attempt to adopt women. Education Minister goes back on statement. Manipur Police acquires MMGs Infal Free Press Gimura Power Ngasi Infal Phongwa Pause Singi Manipur Power Kramade isuk si matang na ba ngasi ko gi studio da Manipur Mail gi executive editor le bedeba ni to kujam tamo lengchim midro leire tamu ba hamda taram noksari tamo Ibungochoubi lengchim le tamu aram taram noksari tamu maruina khoi ngasi Infal Phongwa Pause sinda yaro sing manung da khoi maruina kokomina khoi gi ngarang press conference pangtho khranda drone attack to da chenaba singa du mangani gi manung da we could Hagadabani, Pagadabani, have from Adukaruma could Tadragadi, Central Force in the sea and Bicro, and Gadabani have from Tamea to Gangasinamu, Puntarama Toidagi, Barrow House, Humanitarian Chamaga, protest Ogodori, Toantuan, Baslogan, Miam Laurga. On a drone attacking Mazang Jidamoyan, Achoba Ishumo, national media, Daduga, international media, so Achong Kanabo area Duga, Masiga Punna. Jit Ningomba koi Shanghai Express English edition da ngasa yaw giduni mag entry drone si madugi center approve tawre entry drone gun si approve tawre haibu from su koi People's Chronicle da yawre baduna duna handaki hokiba September 1 da tawkiba attack haiba tai baduna koi drone sin narakana bomb thada dana aduga ngasi maksu koi gi era khongsang bida bomb kapselaktana ayunta da mayama as koi sokpan ba yum kai mayama sokpan wagi report su laire at the same time yang popida koi Kutonaba, Gipaule, Adudakoi, source Kimatuna Kuki militant Habama, Tapsabadi and Palm of Days, Lakan Sidekin and Amalake, having a Pausule, Maduna Tongan Tongan, the Hazi, drone and taking matans that Tamuguba as a journalist, Samoan, a very openly lame to be them.
Jit Ningomba, Indiagi Prime Minister now. Manipur is in some way limping back to normalcy. Prime Minister na Hydrisi, Parliament, Manipur si in tap na. Magi normalcy mahalena on 2 occasions higher Union Home Minister su Manipur normalcy halena higher Manipur ki Chief Minister su Manipur hojik irang thoktre normal area na higher on the contrary kang khanghodana space da pai appliance sama drone hai bise karam ba rang di Google da ko su hapet yeng mani karam ba drone si karam ba wet pu bi land ye drone karamano misamgi photography ki drone karamano kai there are very varieties of drones hojik boma chauba ma puraga thadar iba drone si apikba drone natte chaubani adusu public ta thadarak pani whatever the explanation atopa karigumba party amana issue umba drone si maram si thadabani high versu malingi channel ki matungena air strike haibse drone su dum chigdori aeroplane ama pairaga bomb thada helicopter dagi kap anything rap dagi kap air attack haibse sisu air attack ne na haigada boy taragati bigi malingi channel bigi matungena there is a new wave of debate Manipur da tawiba Iran si national gi mafam khudimakta jik naina ba hore kanglup ani khanabada kanglup amana space dagi yamna sophisticated over drone ama pairaga bomb thadarakpada sahi nauribi ama macha ama thadu amga legidre jik jiki newspaper da mayam da yauna bada nupi msa ama sisu mama legite have sisu khangde haibagi ji phaw khangdi haibagi almost in such a situation Jit, I have already given my editorial comment. Manipur ki government na DG na statement na thok na tab Manipur ki MLA mayam Manipur ki se khoi ki marak MLA mayam masum haini ko MLA mayam kari no se hangham thoi because Manipur ki people na mandate election the both hada na sarkar pai hoina thada khaba political party amagi punbagi cabinet ama leirabane ko the cabinet is responsible for the administration of the entire state makoi gi thodang yam yamre cabinet makoi gi pari portfolio mayam sina Manipur gi home the gi lo all the departments ai han han numidang da so ina haipechu khanjarami nungalaga su akoi haijagre at least as a citizen of this country aduga Manipuri public ama oina journalist ama natabada cabinet ama phajana phamaga thadare basi Manipur ki cabinet sina asiguma mong lawi haibagi report ama lehuda bani abja ayo opinion da hajar reko je so far hojiksi DGP ne thorokpa police na harakpa social media da amana haiba MLA amana thalok chithi ka ni haiblo kari no sai ai gyam da da ma koi ama public oina yawri basi question da ngarang hanga ibisi even Manipur da special assembly muka udabne na kan hayab ko public ki movement hayab sidi pinda natraga CS na thorokpani ngasi public ki mayam sina lambi da matai da koi human chain ama lepkani haribase karino haibudu yes nungai da phongdo ko dori si chauba demand ama koi slogan mayam laudori newspaper da WhatsApp da laudaba mayam igdaba mayam ju unare ko quite luba maru eba question di what is the government doing, how is the government reacting to that drone attack, and plus what is a long term decision of the government, because Manipur people Haibasi does not represent only one group. Manipur government Haibasi, it represents the entire state of Manipur. Aluga housing MLA amana Union Home Minister chithi iba adu iba. I think that is also politically, I never know. I think that is also beyond the political purview. That is a different issue. Jit Sarkar Pipe has a political party amagi achobani. Was it Manipur Chief Minister or is he BJP left the oil? Very frankly called. Was it Narendra Modi Prime Minister or is he BJP left the oil? Rahul Gandhi was it opposition leader or is he Congress and similarly, government ki backbone oriba, government ki philosophy oriba, chathagadaba program mayam, people ki chathagadaba program mayam, punda makshe, kanagida makta no haibabu, miyam gisi kanagida makta line, labita no haibadi political party ne. So far, I am yet to receive a statement from the political party that is ruling here in state also, at the center also, as a majority party among Italy Uji. Jit Hadiki Live Tibadi, Manipur government, Natraga, Delhi government, Central Pai, City Home Minister, Ani Asina, both the Home Minister at the Union and also state. They are yet to come up with a statement, categorically stating, Kari Pantokadabano Kadabano, Hayataba, Aduna. Paumi mayam su ekoi analysis natraga khanabagi khudongchawa phangre koina khudongchawa phangibase people gi ningba kaibagi kholaw mayam da oina naina lere. On the contrary, I think we should get a very clear picture from the government, both at the state and both at the center, how they will react to a situation where a party is releasing bombs at ease from highly sophisticated drones continuously, right from the backyard of the military posts in Manipur. And that is the biggest tragedy. Intelligence and plus the kind of a network that we are very proud of as a country. How in Manipur drones have been flown and lifting up explosives and being bombed civilian population. And on the contrary, I also get to see that the particular team carrying the drone was ferried in an ambulance, which is near the 57 Mountain Division, according to the press you have just said. Adu laibak thibane, koi vigilance natraga koi intelligence da drone pai laga and it no drone pai bagi thing ba khot pa kai dana koi gi kari koi yum bai chakra matung da adu to wa da to ko ma hai bai one thokra ba matung da drone thingani adu thingani hai ba that is not the action. The rule of law and the security measures of this country is preventing a crime with intelligence. Making things not happen is an achievement, rather than saying that the flying of drones will be restricted or prevented from now onward. Aduna Jit Ningomba tangkakni, I don't think we should take this issue very seriously. Lamdam amada kanagumba group amana drone ma paikalaga achauba bom ama thadaba yarpa khoina tabada di intelligence ki report ta nongbai je karam manu khangde pipe achauba putre ripan sangba khara sarga kapgadabgi lai kaina su high WhatsApp ta Facebook ta, and it can carry 15 kilograms of explosives which will explode in any place. Aduga magi register laiba ki lone sini kaina haibugumba hairagadi Jit akhoi intelligence haibu natraga administration asi karam manu haibu khudong thiba ama thokrakanda lakshan badu natte. The achievement of an institution, the achievement of a good nation, capable nation, is when you don't make bad things happen. Home Minister, Defense Minister, anything, doing something after that incident has happened is absolutely useless and uncalled for. The very existence of the defense or the Home Minister, the intelligence, the network, huge amount being invested by the government of India to prevent. I know, Mr. Matigam Haisi, India think the very fact that I'm trying to convey this message in English is because people sitting in Delhi who are responsible for the security, to provide safety and security for the common people, is the constitutional duty of a government. When the government has failed to protect the life and property of a common man, there is no governance, which means the absence of a government is being reflected in such a scenario in Manipur where someone can drop a bomb of a common person, of a common people, and killing a young lady and leaving behind a daughter. I think this is the biggest tragedy which my friends from the rest of the country should learn, rather than making blanket statements, which is the biggest tragedy. Making it nothing happen, preventing things happen, that is an achievement, rather than saying that we will take action. Jit adunida, adada hosi khanaba se my take on this from our perspective is the government of Manipur at least should go in record by calling a special cabinet, and particularly on this, which I am yet to see. At the same time, cabinet meetings are held midnight also, anytime. And how many hours have elapsed since the dropping of the bomb? And still I can suggest that the state government should also call for a special assembly session to discuss on the security and their helplessness, and go and put in record, rather than saying that the chief minister is being taken away from the so-called the service that he can provide by commanding or by leading the thing from both the state and the state forces, and the central forces. People are confused. It is a tragedy, and I was saying the other day that had this bomb was dropped in Rajpath near Indian Parliament, or this bomb by the drone was dropped in Gandhinagar or Jamnagar or a big city in Gujarat, what would have been the reaction? Or say if this bomb was dropped in the heart of Mumbai, the commercial capital of the country, what would the national media, so-called, would have reacted to this issue? That is the biggest tragedy that we are seeing in this country today, that the entire nation is sleeping, or rather trying to pretend that they are sleeping. The government is misbordered, and they have exposed that there is no rule of law in this very state. And the very fact that you have big two divisions in this state, you have the 57 Mountain Division, you have the IGR South, led by two major generals as in terms of division, though from one from Home Ministry and from Defense Ministry. It is a biggest tragedy that such things are happening in this state. And reacting to it from the government that we will do something, or we are announcing curfew or whatsoever, that we will restrict on the flying of drone, these are absolutely uncalled for statements from the government. I think I mean drone gi matang sida di khandar recommend ruga yamna ningbakai as a reporter, as a journalist, and besides that as a citizen of this country. It is not only frustrating, but it has profoundly exposed the lack of will to bring back normalcy. Okay,
I'm about to tell you that I'm live policy People's Chronicles anti-drones no may tambaya center and approach have report. How did I put it down? We got to the day, now to the day. 20 but how say country, Topasunati. A big small tiny state Manipur, you go talk for the Aduka Kappa is sick, they know, Karai, they know I have seen no in a Kanga pony. So I said that I had the lay, I did the proper money, Mangapa Shalagadum, such oppression over ye. M. Dog the Hatidokanda Koi, anti drone, can Tambaya raise the approved Torek and Haiba, at the central post, at the triple IT, to give Professor Lakre Haiba. May I am a lady? I do put to not take the pumps, they post in a koi. Command Rokana must control the weather have the Masiga from sitting a sea a koi, Coco Minazu, where he maintained Chamber protest of the Reb Seduga, time and get the game, education hygiene. Lady Bus Central Forces gi, sincerity, Madraka, Oi, Moina, Mayam Sohari, Moina, Nakpanga, Moregana, Hanbigro, who is state force at the Labor Hoigi, village volunteers, and Akcher having pain the Bokolo, Mayam Sukana, Laura Pupim, the lady. So I said that way. Anti-drone Tambadura Daka way, Sena Tragara Chalaga, Sdeda, Atopa country, with the Ladana, Changbayaru, and the Labisunate, Changshir Lagas, Deda, Kotukimata the Kakalaga, Ladybus, Central Force, Mayamsina, Karim the Tawungam the Bakwe, Kutungaba, no Mekamnaramba, Madomakala Muni, drones, Sinatana, Hingmin, Tuming, that Hadarakpa, Kapsal Lakwa Mayam Sibu, I was wise the Central Forces Gi, Sincerity Mataka, Webra. Adu Okoko min Hare Wafam 5 days Manum Damuch and everything park with a knee part and Guru Hare Wafam on the size in entry roll Adu Kapnaba Adu Tambare MMG lady Adu Tore training lady Adu Natava size the people na Hare Baduga Salaga Madu Adukazik ambulance the Sinaba ambulance Susu Pangan Garang Shoreng Sisu Yaure Sang Express Jaure Madu identify Tore Hedana Aduga even social media da Muna Tunga Padugi Muna attack Torubagi had with my park in the PM target Pokot Pamam social media da viral or regular. So I did any sincerity Madaga or bribe in the government gi. So I was double remote.
Jit India is a democratic country. You cannot blame Assam Rifles or you cannot blame the Indian Army for its incompetence. Aina Hyderabadi, Ihan Hana, Manipur si Imphal East West Bishnupur Thawal sigi areas there is the SP MLA Matam do Hongdo o Haide ko public irang amdagi Hongdo ani Imphal East ki SP sina West amuk thamani West kisna muk Thawal da muk thamani amuk SP same thamani ko. But the order comes from whom? From the government. The order comes from the government, which means those paramilitary forces, including the Assam Rifles, including the CISF or the CRPF, or even the BSF, the order comes from whom? From their political masters. Political master the order when the Home Minister, when the problem started last year in the month of May 3 and 4, he made a dashing rush to Imphal, visited some places. People were happy, and he made a very, very memorable remark and commitment. He gave a commitment, I'll be back after 15 days. The Union Home Minister giving a statement that he will be back to Manipur after 15 days. Did he come back? Did he come back? No. He came back almost after 1 year for the election campaign for the Lok Sabha polls. So how will this country trust this system, so-called the Union Home Minister, who made a commitment saying that he will be back after 15 days and letting this loose? At the same time, how are the personnel in uniform, under his command, under his leadership, performing to prevent any crime or any violent event? This is happening in Manipur. There is nothing, Jit, when the people are frustrated and the CSOs would like to have a human chain, this is a frustration. But nobody asks, what is the central government doing? What is the state government doing combined? And the good news is, the political party that is in Manipur is also BJP. And last year before the election, it was also a BJP before the crisis, and now it is a BJP-led government. They should be able to spell out, these are the initiatives, these are the major salient features as to how we will initiate for Manipur 1, 2, 3, 4, on which we will discuss and debate that these are very good, these are tangible issues. So far we are yet to see that. When a particular community or two communities are fighting, and when people said that the government of India is so strong that you can contain a conflict, a riot within 24 hours, it is about to be 2 years now. The questions that people are asking is the government a part of this crisis? Are they deliberately doing this? India ke phaw IPS officer am hai grab ne je India is am chocolate lagi hai bu riot kumba ma thogu matam da 24 hours the thing banga me hai ko. I have repeatedly said this because this is a very senior reputed IPS officer making a statement. If there is a conflict, if there's a riot, if there's a criminal class, they can contain in 24 hours. In 48 hours, it will become completely cool and calm, though there might have been some collateral damage. But ilang di contempt down in high. Madu tawdraba. Adu tardi sarkar ji jo ki ilang ji ki part amne na high ri ko. Adu tardi di Manipur thoi ilang si so. Lediba political party na system sina khud ka samna ka yahol laga Manipur da ilang na thoi lei bra high bagi Jingnabagi question ne hoji intelligence mayam na naharam nakoi naham mayam na Facebook da WhatsApp da hamna ibse. Are these people letting these two communities fight? Are they a part of the game? These are to be answered by people who are at the helm of power. Government pairi basina makona people la khungudabane rather than we discussing what is happening. Government amali hai taragadi, you have to act, you have to prove that the rule of law exists. And the government has to prove that the rule of law exists even during the most difficult times. Normal time di gari chatpa ama chatpani warab kan system you have to prove. Jit doctor doctor hi bai katai da utki habu laina dura kan doctor live never ko. Normally sumatham mathang yembuda, and that is how the government has to act as an expert, as common people's representative. That is the biggest tragedy that we are having. Aduna hanjan na Manipur thoi irang se aina sumi yembada atopa media myam ju Manipur ki issue si war or khangde tallaba khangde newspaper da channel la yaw yaroktre je even bomb thada bodo yaroktre argi say line amada ga lotion giba people are sick and tired of what is happening in Manipur. In the media in different parts of the country, they have not even reported that except for few call drone dagi bomb thada ga nupi mahale kai haidaktre ko, which means I do not know government na cartel to hold iran traga hayu no hairi bra kai no adusu khangre. And we are living in a world in Manipur where we are in absolute dark. We are part of the history. We are very confused, and amana ama haiba adagi tham pamba ama pamba, those are minor issues. What the government has to do is they should prove that they exist.
Ya pasabab hum thambi tamo duga laibu hang di hajik si mu Imphal ukhul lambi ki sida tuan ba yang pupiki area da sana sabita thamna pupi da leriwa mayam singaji Central Force singasi thabam da tawdre haidana mamangi dagi koi khongjang junction naba koi warep logi bani video footage su lei lambi thing bagi du sajara ke duna imphal ukhul lambi si yam maru eba dum ukhul gi praja myam su chatpa myam le duna swai da ngarang mamang gi da koi local MLA su assurance pe gi bani e koi smai da le ba central force se everywhere dagi haji to an ba jaga s dagi central force l thu pikro ha bagi phom silai ana swai da koi imphal ukhul lambi thing bai se acho bai shum su tholak ka duni to an to ma myam su chato ka sen to po ne duna swai da MLA su assurance to giba adu ngarang thana ki matam hai tare madu hendokre haidana mayam tholak tana wari san matam da central force lokthop pa phum si army post lokthop phum si chap chaba lekhai ma ta bangam da bidi adu si imphal ukhur lambi si en pupi area da thingbagi thabak chathari ana swai sidani koi central force ki ngasai dagi nendra lakpa sida asai koi ai sai jagi biduni thai ben kendra ki MLA na haidani central force gi sincerity madarka oi muna changa kanda amagi a gi natraga b gi bisang sang de e adu di ya din ha polama moigi mamang mak da ni kapsel eba mayam ni kapsel lam ga chenhan gi doini sumna kan gi khun ngai basina chak undum da muk torokan wa no thinga ka doini ana size da imphal khullambi imphal SQ ne le ba sana sabi thamna pupisi ngai tan kapsan ba yang pupi gi su hoji kapsel le ha bagi pau khut tuk ne ha bagi pau su lei aduna sededa unofficially ama ki ma lei gi dre ha bagi pau su le aduna size da central post ki sincerity se kasai su nei ndara la da mo size da khara wat pramamang da sunu da thoki ba issue expert thongje laga sunu police station ma ga thasal laga thambagi wafom mayam su lei gi ba aduna any in particular hai tare adugi 9 ga 22 air ga lothok ro adana madu shifting torokpa madu gi shift to ya ro na chingi jaga sing da mu kuki ni piece na protest to gi wafom si wafom su mayam le adana sincerity bu walak pa adana se lambi thing mi khongjing pa chang che lei bisina di maji kai ri or pa yai ha badu tamu mu meng da kai lei tam
Jit hojik hojik leiriba posting tariba Manipur da tariba officer mayam se hojik hojik ti active service ta leiriba makhoi na hayeng retire to kan daga interview lor kan daga kham da jaina khale moi matam dur kari khange se India ge system je anak pa mana people speak only after they retire how they felt and how they were not allowed to perform to serve the people atopa lamgi so discipline rambayai at some point of time I wonder how the personnel say you have 1-star general, you have 2-star general, you have 3-star general posted in this northeastern region. I do not know what they might be thinking when they are helpless and when things are happening next door. The duty of the personnel, armed personnel, is to at least prevent, even if there are no orders. Their duty is to control. If there is no order also, if two people are fighting, it is their duty. They are duty bound. That's what I was saying. You can only ask those officers who are posted here only after they retire. What were you thinking those days when you were not given any order to perform? I think that will be reflected after some years. And that is the biggest tragedy of the system. Jit Manipur da leiba tariba army officer natraga asana deputy toroga tariba mayam sigi khaliba wakan sidi political master mayam dugi hana khaliba du hana change tawdabne what the prime minister is thinking about Manipur, what the home minister is thinking about Manipur, what the union cabinets are thinking, the defense, their mindset should change first. The blame is on the uniformed personnel. They are government servants. And who are ordering them? The political masters. That means those political masters who are to give orders, who are to give instructions, their mindsets will have to change about Manipur. We are suffering in Manipur. People are dying. Thousands of people are displaced from their respective homes. Many are in so-called makeshift places. In the last rain, you could see how children were suffering, no toilet, no education, no sanitary. And are people sitting in Delhi, the political thinkers, are they aware of it? I think it is a shameful, very shameful. And it is very difficult to comment editorially whatsoever, and coming to such discussions also sometimes are so unfruitful because they do not listen. I wish they would listen, Jit, from such small discussions that what people are thinking.
Okay, tamo aduga sida koi pona phum khabar de yaure koi yauri fu sida koi center na Manipur gi irang loisin ba panduk ahum layer ahum gi thausil na thabak tawri haba source haba tora phone geduna Manipur gi social loisin ba root cause se karino kamai tawrino community ni ba kamai ne de rakhi haba sing ba step se asuk koi ba sahi amaga tha mari hela ba su kaim ta lokatra kan da 3 layer system da 2 layer system da adu layer system da na swana tora pui phum si damo India government gi wafum si koi sai ne na lak pa dunia duna tap chana lotion ge na khan da ba leibra adagi geopolitics ki wafum su to anton ba comment aduga me am su criticize to me am su le duna sahi me helaba mi 70000 haji henna koi displaced to na leirba mi chani gi mathakta sigraba sigi film sida haji fawda sum 3 layer 2 layer 1 layer na sum leiba matawra daga tarisi thoi ba thodu si khoi se UP da thomo Bihar da thomo smain thami smain thamoi tamoduna swai sida koi central government gi adu as well as haji fawda koi dum nei na lakani sidin hangtam ni kai nu lakanda Prime Minister Narendra Modi na wang hum leitri hoi mati ama koi ne PND peredet ne ke tawda mati ama nganga me adu khata badi Home Minister ta is da I endorse tawre har ga no parliament da legi bisu leire se da mapan da tuan ba chatlaga leidna Singapore chatna ji dhon din na kari tawduna mayama social media da viral oi bisu leire aduna Manipur gi issue se ta senga loishal loige hena khallaga leibra natraga na kari nu have ji tamu as a senior journalist samni tamu gi meng da kamai ni bi thamdo
Jit state government gi ai karen to ai to hum khangdre haiba ko unified command gi ai lok thokre haiba ko government sina ai si kain da namjadre natraga head of the state sina ai gi watabi dre kain haiba ko ai ji dile chala kari hayu doino kain haiba and I am helpless kain haiba masi marak social media da mina hainari ba sum and in the lighter vein ko ai sum hainari ba mayam se Manipur gi government sina hairam zala haiba na ai ai ko thangal kai ngamre adagi ai gi iwa chatre command chatre se chatre adlo lok thokre kain pangai hainari se if it is true what they are supposed to do Manipur gi di government mapi mapa haiba se Manipur gi di cabinet amlairi led by the chief minister haiba ngamjadra braham nila are they so weak they cannot convey the message to the center that this is the genuine thing that is happening some maramrakta social media the launari ba the senior ma'am and everybody who has a mobile phone is a journalist. We get the news even before the newspaper comes out officially. Already angang mayam say season with the language mayam China iba mayam say we are teaching our generation, next generation, the most tabiyad ba wahi mayam say mayam say I think that is some kind of an anarchy, lawlessness that is being created by the center so that we don't progress. Koigi cha sungi chakholak tanaba gyan darak tanaba mayam na alternate design number lero motive am lero kai dina is there a hidden agenda that we destroy this progressive state called Manipur? We have to ask. Manipur is a very progressive state. Sports the khangde larik the khangde hidem kudim to empower him say no says the Manipur phagol say moi leriba mayam je khana halaga mangala sira kaina haibagi agenda am lero zala kaina na hamayam na ngamyam na Facebook da nariba say there must be some element of truth that they feel, and they should be reflected by so-called the government of Manipur. I do not know why they are so weak. I'm sorry, you know. I would the social media the we should come out. Give them a person of full strength of Hamaga equipment, the government and secret decisions in low rate. Center the bigger the Nitaga, put it as a record. Tataruki Pam the Bia de Napambe assembly do not take. Tataruki the Jet Pam the Bia the Rulamale, Tamagi Pam the Bia, but emergency Maturok Targadi, the government should give a notice of I do not know how many working days, 15, 16 days notice in period. You should have a special session on Manipur law and order. Then we can report MLA mayamna kari khanari MLA mayamna narnai chithi iba natraga punglaw lawba sinataba ministry mayam adu haiba nataba ko akoi ju haying assembly chalaga MLA umfusina mi khare absent oraga su Manipur gi matang da kari kari hainari haiba se let our children read after generations and generations that these were discussed on the floor of the House of the State Assembly. The Josino Jitko, Adugumba, like the Ragati, Hainariba Mayam say, all the data will be lost today. What happened in Manipur? Jit newspaper, the Ayuk, the Kande, the social media, the Uriba Mayam say, Tahi, the after music Uriba say, and very frustrating. What is the future of our children? What is the future of our children? The leader politician, Manipur, the politician, Mayam say, are they conscious about the future of our children? In this given scenario? No, they are not conscious, they are not thinking. And when they are not thinking, I would say that they are not human beings. Sensible human being, not the sensible human being with you. We don't want them to be very generous. At least sensible human being and be sensible public leaders. And people are your wards, your children. People may see Delhi and Manipur. I think they should react. They should respond systematically. I think the discussion. These are very mundane now. Same thing we are discussing Manipur law and we are sick and tired of discussing these issues. We are not going beyond this. And then our intellectual growth is also limited now. But sports ki, life ki, agriculture ki, department mayam even journalists now, I think project say development they're all confined to these issues of conflict and which is counterproductive. It is not helping to the issue. And this good leader should be able to lead. Good leader should be able to show the light on the path for the future, which means that they are not good leaders today in the eyes of the public. Other music say Jit ko. It is very frustrating. Ako national conference ta video Manipur participate when people ask from outside. And even yesterday I was attending a video conference of all colleagues from the different parts of the country. And one of the no, the drone, you know better. You have been covering for the last almost more than 1 year. But there should be a continuous report. Also in the so-called mainstream media, even they don't give a damn to what is happening in Manipur. Film star amagi makhom lek thekpa dune headline kagre. Film star amagi makhom lek thekpa dune headline kagre ko. The government of India fails to realize that drone has been dropped in their soil, not in Manipur. When a police inspector was shot dead by a sniper rifle, which was reportedly had a range of more than 2 kilometers, Moreda Inspector Anand was shot dead by a sniper rifle, and one Jawan, Mr. One Yadav from BSF or BSF la CRPF la Kauri BSF Male, one young boy was shot dead by a sniper rifle, which we believe from the intelligence that the sniper rifle would be having a range more than 1.5 kilometers. It is one Indian being killed, not Manipuri. And the bomb that is dropped in Manipur, can't they feel that it is a part of India? I don't think they feel that this is a part of India. That is why the people of Manipur are angry. Jay. That is why I said if the bomb was dropped in Rajpath, if the bomb was dropped in Jantar Mantar or Gandhinagar, or say in the heart of the city of Mumbai, which is the capital, commercial capital of the country, the story would have been different. And politicians at the helm of power, their mindset should change as a true nationalist. This is what we believe. And rather than saying that we will initiate one anti-drone, there are thousands of drone flights. People are making movies, people are documenting. If in one particular area, it could be just a work of one particular post commander to say that, drone, you should deposit with one order. The government of Manipur, Manipur, one Home Secretary saying that all the drones of this magnitude should be deposited at the nearest police station. Have we seen that? No. Jit Manipur Home Secretary natraga Home Commissioner order mathora khabraiba. Drone mayam sik chawba drone mayam asi nearest police station the deposit to have thok khabraiba. Thokti ne ko. But thoklak ta buduna order in the bagi action ma lakada ne. Government number lay haibadi curfew di lang thorakani. Ha ilang thorakati haibagi brain Manipur di Imphal ilang thorak Imphal east west from here to here curfew di sila thorakani bako. In the Wamani, but has the government at least issued that all the rifles, which all the guns should be deposited at the nearest police station. Drone mayam say drone mayam don't deposit to in the Wamani, then it will be a different issue. Doctor Nanare let them prescribe the medicine, whether that medicine is being regularly taken by the patient or not. The duty of the patient or the doctor is to prescribe the doctor, is to prescribe medicine. You undergo this treatment and you go this pathological test so that I can give you treatment. And that is the duty of the government, which they have failed, which doesn't exist at all, whether it is the union minister or the state minister of home. We are yet to see any kind of a combination, good combination of all the home ministers. Then also they belong to the same political party. What I have in my right hand, if my left hand says that I don't know what my right hand says, people are not that naive. The people of this country, they are not that naive not to understand. People know. And this almost 2 years, we are discussing what is happening, what is to be done. I think this is the biggest tragedy of this particular two governments, both at Delhi and both in Manipur, which they also belong to the same political party.
Okay, the Moduga Makata Sigi Pausi, Ayamba Potiaure, Sanale Baktiaure, Chief Minister Biryani Matakta, FIR, Lokanda Bakuki Signa, Supreme Court Ki Committee, the Wakat Kre, Habu from Sima, Sanale Baktiaure, Aduga Wayland Paudana, Kuki look over Supreme Court Assembly Commission, Chief Minister Matakta, FIR, Resta to win a Wakat Kre, having from Sima Reduga, Onapom Pauzedana, same Sindopa Nataga, suspended animation Tambago from Yamakan and Nangaki, Anisipuna, Tuna, and Hoven, Magneta, when yet on the Sajida. Kuki Kambu Singh na koi Supreme Court Sem Kiba Commission to da koi Azil Lamba Orangani, I am not mistaken. Adu da koi FIR Lokot Piu Sugumba Mana, koi wear the Pigiba, koi audio clipping a report, Madu Mamdu Aduga, Madu from do koi director of koi public relation, DIPana Madu Aran, behind the Pondo Kumam Sula Rebani. Swajida Garangi, CM the Kokiba meeting high tares, Data koi Maru and Duck, Sabit Patra Lamba, Madu Matunda. When Marini Kungteta, the Minini Leremachakre, the Minini Malarum Dre, and Rangi do that way elected MLA Karasu, Lady Barulingi, MLA Karasu Yoki, the heavy report, the soup report away. Aduna. Lady was situations in that way leadership Sinba, not Ragapay animated suspension, the Tamakpa, suspended animation, Tamuapam, the Kasomda Mu, Cookie Singer Toreba, Koi, same ministry Matakta, Koi, Supreme Court, the Tamba, Subcom, the same commission, the Koi, FR, Resta, Tobiu, Kana, Wakalakle, having whom like Anije, Puna to Silakana, lady with situations, yet Amotamagi, the coming video tabita.
When the problem, Manipur problem, Harupuga, BJP political leader care la crazy lamdo mande Manipur ki problem se head over pada Manipur da wagi union minister care lakte Manipur da he iram tharo pada ki people to people connect hono ki damutta BJP की नत्रग ruling party से की पार्ट सुसाना नंबी द मुद्दा people to people contact होगा इलाम से की खनबदी लाख रहा लाखते सिगी ममांगदी airport मंत्री लापा लगी गवर्नमेंट की official लापा party की लापा से even to some extent कोई ना common people लमना ये बता हमगोई बगी restriction भाव उबरे अड़ी मंत्री में लापा द airport ऐसे कोई सारे का वो पहले something India की मणिपुर की culture में ये नंगे है ताना कदी let them see and perform in an auditorium को मुद्दे न तभी दा कोई की मणिपुर की newspaper दा social media दा हाइना रखो दा यामना मों ताता मों देखो कोई से नर्सरी का वो वही में हाइना जी को यामना टोलब की टाइप तो आइना हाइसे बदी संबित पात्रासी मणिपुर की मुगी पार्टी की सिदा सेक्रेटरी और इंचार्ज ले रहा MP की लक्ष्मी ममांगा लाख जे इरान से मतंग दा याम तो है ना पार्टी टू पार्टी से याम करना चेंज कर रही which I believe को political party में भी joint secretary level लगी even block level लगी district level लगी याम चेंज जोंग ना मणिपुर की इरान से कमाइना government ना हाई से के है बस याम करना चेंज जोंग तो फुदो नहीं and we are yet to see that अइना खाई मकुदी जे मणिपुर दा लेरी बहु जी political party से की ध्रुवन की सीधा every political party has a students wing. Every political party has a youth wing. Every political party has a women's wing. Every political party block level, the district level, the state level, the young lay ever coje. Adu the fighting not pudi. Oh, fighting not pudi jit. Manipur the leriba political parties hai makhogi student wing youth wing yuva haigera vidyarthi haigera mahila haigera they are yet to come out with a statement Manipur the leriba mahirol mayam gi political party amagi se congress ki na NSY left ki na AISF SFI ka na yam leigre ko Manipur da koi leriba se MSU leire MSF leire yam leigre ko desam leigre adamai dawdana Mahirol gi political party amagi ngasi phawba statement birak tabase kari no haibase luibe ko akoina khangadabasi political party amagi mahirol gi wing youth ki wing aduga mahila gi nupi mayam gi wing sina hairakpada makhoi gi mot khenarakpa haibase masi maithi bunate it is the victory of a democratic system Wakan kena rakta bo opinion mana rakta wa haibase je asi akhoi gi negative point logu do nati ba ko administration pari bada khanna ba naina ba launa ba haibase negative point logu do nate it is the true essence of democracy where you express your thought in the right perspective it is the biggest tragedy of a political party so called the students wing of vidyarthis of a political party and the Yuva Morcha of the political party and the Mahila. They have failed to express their own political wisdom. Makoi nahamayam halakpuduna hayeng cabinet da chief minister da education mantri da mahirol mayam halakpasi reflect or kanda sar masi chumthuksi halakadori nemko. The stoic silence of all the wings of this political party is also one of the biggest surprises in Manipur. Manipur ki di han Iran thoda pa matam se is the ruling party ki youth alregi mahirol ki youth mahila ki group sina sarkar paina moi ki mod si openly phongdo pa yawi ko and that is not negative but that is a true essence of democracy Manipur ki su hojik leijiba son of the soil Manipur ki masa ne na khalagadi ruling party ki mahirol mayam thopiro Yuva mayam thopiro, mahila mayam thopiro. Rather than kokomina akhoi gi people gi march torokanda akhoi gi human chain same ne hairib se. Same they are also son of the peach soil. Lamsi ki macha natro jit ko. Ana tar ga aina zum kan badade lan lagudo bunate Manipur gi lariba mi mayam sina ruling party sigi Makok Sidai Makadagi Hauna, block level, district level, political forum within their own system, the Masito Biona, Haibase. Nuna Sakana Masilakote and Haibase, it is not to be taken negatively. It is a true essence and the victory of democracy. Adu daragadi democracy haibasi the karino haibasi ruling party sigi mahirul mayam ji khangdrabra yuva mayam ji khangdrabra aduga mahila mayam ji khangdrabra. Do they have only time to celebrate? Do they have only time to celebrate? No. They have also a moral responsibility to respond to public issues. They have their own moral responsibility, political responsibility to react also from time to time.
Leadership the date of the hour or the right time to change the leadership suspended animation speculations is it the right time to change the leadership other leadership suspended animation meeting today the ruling party so I said opinion
Jit Sambit Patra la ambisi speculation nam thamame. Sambit Patra la akanda ikoi natabada even speaker for mayim the chalaga unai habiti chumra chumdabra khangde. Did Sambit Patra visit the residence of the honorable speaker of the house unai habra karino khangre. Mamani waris hanabasu public domain da lakte. Manipur ki chief minister unagre loan unabra phongna unabra officially unabra madugi outcomes jo koi ju khangde. Hotel amada lai hai social media da haibase hotel amada lai hai MLA mayam se chala ga kaurga unabra natraga moina salaga unarubra du khangre whether they were individually called or the MLAs went to report to him view mayam je che mayam dai lawraga chakre na madi pom di tare magi lamba visit sina chief minister kari haram gadaba MLA mayam na kari haram gadaba it is now in the closed diary of the political party moigi notebook to the public domain da leite na ko je aduna moidi political decision do loan na pugre Delhi da kari tamang da bono union home minister da kari tamangani moigi se nada da kari tamangani moigi political party da sang da kari tamangani prime minister da kari tamangana only Sambit Patra knows what is in his mind. Sambit Patra will be the right person to tell the people why he came Natra and what message he is carrying, what report is he giving, or what is the outcome of the meetings with the MLAs or the ministers or the speaker of the state assembly. Mawana khangani ko khanari ba mayam asidi je speculation maktane. Chief Minister Sinba Sindaba, it is not in the hand of Kironate, it is in the hand of the Home Minister. Prime Minister go Home Minister gana moigi political party na decide tarokanda Sinba Sindaba madudagi suspended animation thama matam khragi PR thamaga amu hanjalalaga amuk kano mayam, but it is too late. Yum do mara pra mai sa khrakanda attempt sung taw dona ising do patina makatang mau hayawdana ko. When the house is burning, at least you try to throw a mug of water onto the flame. You didn't even attempt that. So yengaga leraga fire brigade chuchang handaba. Mari yum do cha khredana ko yum do cha adi at least ising ting ko amdang batenam so hairaga, that is your contribution which they have never done. Both the political parties here आज ताऊ गिदरे को जे अदुग celebration sum akoi gi pangthokani haiba haraubada sum akoi gi saruk yagani haiba si last government si ubase akoi gi akoi na nungai se political party dunida se ruling party amagi youth wing ama hogolak pai base very important power da ngawraba power da intoxicated oiraba MLA mayam mantri mayam se kanana para tambigada bnu khangbra. It is in the wisdom of so-called thinkers. Mao Zedong na haibra and then they say apa political even Thomas Jefferson matang haidina ko political party leader mayam na ngawra khanda kanana para tambigada bnu haibada public ta kanana tambigada bnu haibada youth ki wakhan sina tambigada bnu haiba ko akoi nungai tra haibase. And I do not know whether Manipur da thoi be irang mayam ase Manipur da ordinary natraga thoi be irang mayam ase same political party asigi youth wing mahirol singi with yung wediba mayam ase makoi di PLabra haibagi question du ne hoje hangna rai se. They should be the one who is voicing rather than opposition na voicing natabda ko, and that is called democracy. Adu udre habni da jen adu uragadi koi su newspaper da fachana report to yaina BJP the political party the si khanna gare hoji BJP haibasibu at least mogi political room mayam do the youth wing khannaram gadro. These are the things that we should propose to the government. They should. Hoji Akhil Bharatiya kaina Manipur ki ji hayeng thorakani ko hojik se Manipur ki irang se is da Akhil Bharatiya do moi hoji moi ki political party ki room do pham kanda Manipur ki sini Manipur ki mahi role mayam da masi khali hai se they should forward to the political party aduga Manipur ki government da yahon gadaw ne ba which we have not seen in the last more than 1 year thora ude hai bagi wanida that means akoi ki celebration dang yaw ge hai ba aduga leiwa ki thodang se thodang yaw roi hai ba do di I don't think not as a citizen but journalist amana tara mi amana tara adudi democracy gi mahau ji kadai do hang manida and these are things that we should ask as a journalist also sometimes
okay damo madam sula share lo shalak pada yamna remarkable oiba duga ning ninga oiba si posem ta thokli aduna yam welan pau gi yaure headlines ta front page yaure mai pak pi hospital la state consumer dispute redressal commission order patient number lekhi debagi lupa lakh yang khai mari sing tra tet ki senpam compensation oina pinam khangan kre senpam basi ms mai pak pi maternity and child hospital ki managing director yauna Dr. Mangana tha hungin bi dabani chahida chada mapan ki interest logani hairi ha bosi film pam report tawre aduna sai sida koi sigi details si kaida legi dabun haibasi manung gi sida details yaure tha ani gi tha sida pi ki ba kanoni kai gi legi dabun haibasu musu sidaida khodemak yaure laibu hang di koina negligence hai tare doctor gi negligence yaurokpa kolakpa duga patient party ga doctor ga yanada ba degi hekta hospital thugai ba khokai ba khotpa myam yaw se dum mamang da koim thengna gre patient party ga doctor ga leiba degi doctor gi attitude aduga koi nurse ke attitude nungai ti hai bagi wafam adagi mone luna to vide phajani yeng vide hai bagi wafam myam ma leigre aduna swai sida koi thugai ba yei khai ba to gi mota lu gi mieng da hai ba tare ain gi through da chala kanda smaina case ama file tore madu matungda redressal commission na masi order tholokna lakh yang khai meri kalising tra te se pigadabani thawngi manung da pigadabani ka haiba sumaina order ma tholak pusi tamo sai da di kari opum thamini bele tam
Jit hospital ga doctor ga patient gi family ga gi mari se kuire jit akoi chu ngangoni ngai da uripok boys da tamakpada matam du di su yamna chakhotpa du oidri general hospital RMC rims matang lakpa institute karapa sai da thongla hoba bayam rambada karigumba khudong thiba kanda sauna khotna base doctor nangam da su soin rem do male layeng base doctor nangam da khar soin rem do male maduda khusauna ba yawbudagi pochai thugairam ba simarak marak ta thingai adu ibu taragadi aina susum khanbadadi patient amal lakpa matamda doctor sinsisu doctor gi profession asisu aina khanbada khwaidagi respectable oiba doctor gi profession se ko em gi life se kalibani wars one amor sum last upari trakandari hospital salibni na ko doctor gi intentions me amsu we know they are very clear noiba mugi life kanba adudagi phajana layeng bai basi it is the mugi the hek thabak changbadagi dum tawrabane aduga we have knocked the doors of doctors every midnight ko akogi jet narak pa imung amada ahing da migi kana thong da nok taw da yawramoi doctor se ko they are 24 hours ado negligence haibase marak marakta waram gatra natraga nongmada hidak natraga patient tara mari manga operation tawsalakpada negligence deliberately torum gadra aduga criminal tendency yawi haibadu de akoi haidi haning de lemda busu mande ko je aduga je public ki mentality se onti yengbiyo manipur da hojik kanogi ELITETV gi camera ma pairaga rim sa chatpiyo ko ELITETV gi camera ma pairaga jenim sa chatpiyo private hospital mayam da chatpiyo manipur gi doctor mayam se kaya yamna under pressure da legi haibu moigi car sida doctor on duty na thai doctor on duty doctor haibagi magi symbol luga doctor haibaduna it should be enough haibadi manipur gi public mayam su khosauna kanda doctor gi hospital chali budu doctor haibna thabdu da respect am to budu mahut da nang si duty chali ra kaina hangjilak pane wani and we should know that doctors are 24 hours on duty doctor aina khoi gi hana de khoi na ngangori nga da doctor gi je cross sama ye amme jit जिदोशु थेंगरमनी हानदी क्रॉस अमा दुम थेलमी दनको डॉक्टर खुदिमक से लोन क्रॉस थेलमी अगोदी खंगबु खंगुदे रेड क्रॉस हाइब नत्रगा क्रॉस हाइब गी डिफरेंस खंगुदे यामना चारुकान दगा कॉलेज यूनिवर्सिटी तमा डॉक्टर गिदी साइन अमा तोंगान लेरमे को अदुना अखोइना ngang क्रॉस अमा अखोइदी कार तोंबसी उबु रखते डॉक्टर मयामना को याम रेयर ओइना स्कूटर दा क्रॉस अने थाबसी याम व्यवहार तवे कदई कार खरगा थोरक खरे माउथर अदुना एनी vehicle lamada cross uradi lamhang da kari da khangde public na yamna lambi thadok tana व्यवहार tawna yam chatleba ko manipur gi irang sina kayam phalaktre haibu public haibasina kayam khosau naraki haibu doctor phawba haibidi magi mungdu da nara agadi jit mai mungda nara agadi sai ai mungda example of bizage ko ai mungda nara agadi doctor sai na as if it is my right to knock at his door at 12 o'clock at midnight माजु नुंदांग द पुंग तरा माथोय द ड्यूटी हला में खलोना मापन तरा हला ग तुम मिदं गायरम गिनी अदो आइगी पेशेंट मोइना मागी थोंग दु टांग 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 थिन बु आइगी राइट इन खलेबा बिकॉज़ ही इज अ डॉक्टर एंड अ को एट द सेम टाइम ऑन द कंट्रारी द ह्यूमिलिएशंस दैट डॉक्टर आई डॉक्टर की सुम हाइजेबगी वाने सुम थेंगबनी न को मणिपुर की द करी की दमकता डॉक्टर मयाम सिना डॉक्टर ऑन ड्यूटी इन थारी बनो हाइबदो मुन येंगुरगदी अखोगी सोसाइटी से इकाई निगाय मने को doctor phawai doctor ne na free chapang ngam da on duty ne na whereas doctors are 24 hours on duty lambi da doctor na gari m khameng khalo ne natraga lambi lakpa da accident am thom mari doctor ne na khama ga yengan doi ne yengaloi dra ahing also because they are life savers even nahwai railway gi travel to da doctor hai tar doctor form fill up to ne doctor ne na ana bam yaro ga di madu hai doi ne ko doctor travel dra even now we form fill up to remain doctor haita ni anabdu yem yaudori ko doctors are 24 hours on service aluga sigi case si krino de munasu khangdre atopolam da su patient party na case ropudagi compensation si court na hairapasi haire ko there must be rarest of the rare cases madugi detail du de yam mun khangjadre adubu ekhoina khangadabadi health sector da leiba service tariba mayam se it is beyond their makoigi personal hena wabadagi hena public service provide the way habise masi ikhalaiba mayam CSO mayam sina su acknowledge the gudabani jet and through this discussion very fortunately I appeal maktinati aduga koi message na pigadabase doctors should not write doctor on duty doctors habase na enough never because where the adu yamna humiliate tawriba amhona namdhari bado adugi akiba do doctor da poloi dawn haibi wanda doctor da akiba polagadi makoi su freely service tabu ngamjade lambi chapau ngamjadre the kind of respect the kind of kuna doctor da piga da bani oza da piriba doctor da piriba adudagi se fire brigade da piriba ambulance da piriba mayam se akoi civil society natraga inkhalai ban hasing se so kuna khangada basi not as a journalist but as a common man henceforth masigi medium se tabu tabi je doctor mayam je adum doctor on duty have the lok thokpio just write doctor because doctor have se akoi gi service ta lebiri bani akoi lying beri bani any time thong thendana lambi da chalak se doctor am lai accident chong thara yeng bidori ne ko aduna doctors should not ever write doctor on duty and we have never seen anywhere in the world doctor na iraga doctor on duty ne ibse usu udri je usu udabna phai aduna Mazigi ELITETV discussion shida if any doctor is listening please come forward and just write doctor aduna public ta su akoi doctor ne aduga akoi public ki service ne habdo aduga public na su doctor ne haragadi we should give due regard ko aduga sigi case sigi di khangre hojik hari ba karamba case no mai pak pi haib da kari case no detail da di akoi na comment ama pi bu su yaroi because akoi ki judgment ama tara abnina inquiry torongani ama kari kan ju torongani ko that I am not aware of it very frankly ko aduga in general no haibadi hospital da thabak tawriba mayam punam makasisu patient lakpada akiba mi paiba amaga yauraga laying agadi apprehension do se sigadaba mi ama natraga sogadaba mi ama bhawba kiba ma ko khot thaba ngamdaba ma yaurpa adagi akhoi gi khosauna dana akhoi gi manipur gi di doctor gi mayum da even mamang da jit even laitaba mi bhawba purpu yaw grama le ko chumbar chumdabar khangde ko I file recall ko ado last budi ngai te handok na gi ko but anyway jit manipur gi irang se si chumna gi normal situation natte insurgency gi irang hauji sigi irang laita lairagi irang hospital the pot laita bagi irang loinam irang sai da doctor mayam oza mayam adadagi health sector da laiba mayam sigi I think they do not akoi gi moina akoi da biward to you have nate moi di already they deserve a respect from the public tagi akoi mogi lambi takpi ba even akoi haija budune marak da gari thobasi yam wa ba yawe jit ko nupa masa adagi like lesho hebo ramuni na gara khunbo ramuni magi matung da ambulance ama leibase ambulance la ayabase least bothered ko car di lupa lak kumari kuma kunthra pi ba thawraga ju ko civic sense yaudaba haibidi ambulance ama lai haidi asi anaba yawma emergency pore ibne ko kidan thaidok pagi common sense pau leitaba akhoi gi hojiki public ama yawbasi yengmala su nungai te marak to and this is something that it has gone deep into our system sahi matang lerak pasida insensitive orakpa social issue da insensitive orakpa mayam se it is a decline in our social structure aduga hojiki patient ka doctor ga relationship yam luba issue ni jit karam ta haje ko hospital amada rimsa survey natraga jenimsa tawda patient lak amagi manung da ko say 90,000 di layang aga harauraga doctor na pharaga chalamani wari yone ko akoi so doctor ma yengru kan ngamda budu khangde doctors are not god doctors su lai nate ko they cannot be miraculous religion the miracle lai bai one doctors are very simple akoi di ana wadu da phanabagi damta mateng pang bai one they cannot cure doctors can't cure they facilitate recovery of the system by giving health pibagi one le laga hidak piga yeng bai one ba ko ado doctor amana mana successful surgery se sama taw matamda 90 di patient di hararoga life phaw khallaga cancer na ei mana ba mangrang lai doctor na magi breast cancer ka pidana henge new life na harawdana aikoida sa thakpa lai madugi doctor do maybe sometimes one mistake natraga human error technical error mai lakda khotaba kanum torokanda hana aikoigi magi chahi kumri kumanga phajaba service sama provide tawjarakpado incident amadagi pura demoralize toroga magi career su hard pa at the same time ganasu mu ngamdaba akoigi nauna lapda mu pangthok padu ngamdaba service tawbagi akiba apaiba ma yawbodo aduna doctor ga hospital ga patient gi relationship di aina khanbada di yamna lusu luba aduga mi mabu peran mangamba ngahin mangamba raun mangamba mayamdo adugi maraksida leibane maraksida unfortunate incidents happen. We hope that such unfortunate incidents do not happen ko aduga doctor mayanda su appeal su sauruga su marak adum waraga su public service the way and they always receive us with a smiling face miyobani ko if there are some errors akoi su nakpi bangamba sogi bai bisi karino hai bise we all are human beings no muta gari accident hoi se act thoning manate smana khet khiba ama tawgiba mayam se party ani do gyan tanaraga khutsunaraga anima compromise anima sorry haina basu yawi ko ado madunga madadra nongoi sanarak basu yauri kamnarak basu yauri ko and that is a reflection of our present social turmoil sigi reflection amane na khale man khonjagi
okay damo almost special bu mene denga sai clarification ma sai kuthong na do koi yang pupina te more ki mom jang hai adu da kuthong na bine habi pause mai clarify to zage lo shilak pada koi ngarang si ozage nimisi pak sen pang tu Manipur ki state ka ta pang tu e adu maru ina koi ton ba award mai am su pire maru ni pire men sun da koi oza taruk ta state award pire college ni pandana same award for educational excellence 2024 pire adu ngarang Education Minister T.S. Basanta Kumar na phungdok khibada koi MPSC ki khuthang da transparency leina oza recruit tawragani haibagi ofum se mamang da tawbidawi mong la tawragani hai si mamang ga tawde haina phungdoi ra haibsu daw loi yai adu anyway education department si mamang ai digi hauna koi gi yamna mot na launarak pa hai tare adu ma department am oibani yamna mana ma si sengdokani haidana Basanta Kumar thola kanda maside da kan honarak pani masa so IPS officer ma oiraga anu sai ji da koi ozaga ni mir pangthok pa oza sing de ikai khumna bu utpa duga hadak de horakanda college di panda same award for education excellence 2024 p na ikai khumna bu utpa duga MPC kutang da transparency leina aije hana leiram da bi mong la haibzu hangba yai transparency leina oza repeat tawragani haibani साइजिदा एजुकेशन डिपार्टमेंट सी यामना बैकबोन ओइबा सोसाइटी सिगी अचौबा बैकबोन ओइरकदबा सिदगी थोलकपा मैम्सना तुंगी हाइ तारे फ्यूचर की पिलर ऑफ द नेशन नी ओइरकदोइसे साइड एजुकेशन डिपार्टमेंट दा सात्र सिंगबु हेना माइगे चुमनबु होनबदा ओजा सिंग लौरिबा थौदांग बखोइबु काय खुनबा अदुगा लेखिद्रबा अखोइगे राधा कृष्ण की मपुक निमित का सुमै लेनना पांगथोकपा ओजागी निमिसगी वहनथोक अदुगा एजुकेशन इन मणिपुर से तमो तेतक थबियु तांग मतम सुलोरे
जित इहान हाना ngasi जित की ममांगदा अखोइ स्माइना थोकचरक्तना ngang ngamiba public debate participation ngamjariba punamakse my humble tribute to all my teachers koibu hek primary level dagina high school dagina college dagina university phawba khut paidana takpirpa oja mayamda ngasigi program sigi kuthang dagi khurumjaba aduga makhoida aikhoigi haraujaba aikhoi sumaina marak marak thokjaba ngambagi takpiba tambirakpagi damakta khurumjaba ma khudongchaba ma laujage my tributes to all the teachers who were responsible for grooming us, teaching us, guiding us, showing the path. And through this very program, I would like to thank all my teachers, right from our primary to school to higher secondary to college to university. Tawa koi legi da basu yaure oza sing ko aduga oza sing gi da makta koi gi sacrifice mayam do koi na lona mak to acknowledge tawjai aduga Manipur gi da makta education minister na koi sigum thabak ama pangthokani haina haibudusu we are very happy. I am happy that at least education mantri na koi transparent like na niyom chumna koi oza selection tawani haina haiba magi tabudusu nungai oisunu tawsanu because we need good teachers at this very moment. Oza ina tolop saabdu natte oza haidana ayuk nanta dagi dungdang phawwa mahirol gi damakta machani masuni khandana for the future of the nation who are dedicating their lives to groom, teach and show the path for the next generation. Oza mayam ai achauba thodang amane na koi khanjai duga masigi marakta amuksu jit koi gi chakhulakbagi matungina parents sing aduga yamna koi gi macha sing yam haihaningba mayam dagi na excel tahoningba parents khudi mak loina mak macha masu loina phaningba ngaktani adubu mahirol kharadi makhoi gi limitation lei jit parents amoina khangadabase aigi ichasi longjam da putra mangadagi chongbanga moi haje khangadabane aigi ichasi haijam da put mari makhadagi hena chongbanga moi haje khangadabane aduga longjam da putra mangadagi chongbanga moi habaduna trying pan expector oidabane. These are certain things that we as parents also should know. Marak angang sing da oza sing na haibase parents sing na akanba pressure ama aduga hojik pangthokadoriba akoigi oza mayamgi school mayamgi pangthokadoriba essay gi competition amsu uzai jit akoina khangadabase inkhalaiba angang mayam ase parents mayamgi expectation mamanaba mayamna yam phagarga sontha hobdabagi akoigi kiba paikhatpa frustration dagi magi life haiba mangba yabagi step larukpa ama jet ko hojik rate of suicide na rate of birth gi hele kaina to palam da haira ibase yamna ningba kai aduna inkhala iba mahirol mayam da haiga da base ai putra ma chongma ngam hai bado that is my limit ai madu da harang da bani pen thok da bani and ai imana kharana putra pan chongre chongjeno modi putra train pan modi athle to ogijeno mahirol amana hayeng 90% phangjeno ai chi launa pass taraga 40-50 phangbodo ai adugi da khangaga ai on ai ngamjaba ma ai thigadabane bako base ningan roi dawni aduga parents na hojik kaidawi school la chatlaga parents na ona takshan ba ma oza da ko akoi icha sing ge smain tawdre akoi sidagi hen 100 extra pressure ama yamna kanna tawbagi train ama ayuk anta da tuition thinba hek halakpa nungdang da muk thinba because of this competitive world adu se khona avoid tawbusu yade aduna kadai da solak pano natra ka haibada angang kitang ikai thigan ba angang dadi akoi gi mamana ba singna 80% score tawkiba moina 60 tawbusi da ningba kaiba mayam no kai no ibo imo ibe ma ko aduga sidadi khona kangada badi we know our own capacity akoi ngamjaba da maximum ai gari magi speed 60 dagi hen biya de 60 rom thogu do ne khara na 120 thogi bi 10 thogi bi ko aduna parents me am su masi khangbi daga ba na angang me am da namfu da pressure togu da moi gi capital adu bu yes matam sana moi gi breakfast bi ba matam sana hogot bi ba hodok bi ba that is a different thing aluga akoi gi masi yau do ba ya de habagi pressure do na ngang da akoi gi elastic chi chingtho kan da ma gi limit to hela kan tali dana ko jet aduna sisu khanga da bani teachers de da akoi na yamun khanga da base oza mayam da parents mayam da pressure pi bi da ba adagi akoi gi parents mayam china su akoi gi kano ngang mayam da su more than what they can perform the kisu kun expect out na awa ba poluma ma nambo ma ai kilo yang kai da gi hen na puwa ngamoi da bu 90% la ga ai ju ngamoi step ahum mai da dum collapse da ni pu ju ngamoi ai na yang kai do pura ma ga di ahum la khan ba da 90 dum han gani ba ko kilometer ama pu do hak po thara ga hangat anda da numit ni hum ni changa ga su ngam bi ai macet khai do ga main tong na jet manipur gi li raba lu raba irang sei da communal conflict ho iba law and order phalak triba potang khala iba businessmen mayam fail ori bagi mayam gi marak sei da we want to see young people aspiring to perform ngarangi teachers de natraga ozam mayam na hariba mayam se karamba matamda chiraba waraba matamda good students and bad students haiba leite chiraba tangkakta best performance piba ngamna bidam do khonari bodo they are called good human beings aduga compete to ngamba adune aduga situation khuding da rise to ngamba fight to ngamba thongna libodo adune khoina generation sida pami base and on a concluding note manipur da leiba oja pumnamak malem da leiba oja punamak our humble tribute to everyone who has taken the profession of being a teacher ko akoi ikai khunajari and we respect you a lot and you are responsible for grooming our children.
Okay, thank you so much, Tamo. Tamo chillo matam kai thupi raga dum ELITETV ki news zere kluk sau jab na ton be issue singa me dinga sim fala phu pau se singi maru pau kra kana ba sarau jab na tamo bo hanana thanga chiri ngasi ki adum ELITETV ki news zere klok matang special zere lo sinima haje buduni ko channel se adum dum nei minima tara ga adum dum manang na cable operators in the contact of you ko channel se Facebook Instagram so YouTube to super begini maru na YouTube and Facebook 24/7 ko channel se phone begini adum like to ba share to ba di subscribe to ko we at the same time notification bar nambi dana bell icon nambi dana ko kutu ki busy riba breaking news singa si ta so yem ko tung sa ba love you adum se ko da feedback am session pbo ko ki email address info@elitetv.in na to WhatsApp number 95623612 nataga 8415875251 da adom the feedback in the session bibirak ba yagani adom the bibirak pa feedback in the session thabak to onthok na ba matam khudimakta ELITETV na sem sa tuna leijai hebom thamjaraga ngasi gi di kani na ba sangjari pinibirsi
Diabetes ko loina da hingliba seng tha magi manungda control to bangamle urea creatinine wangbasu tha magi manungda hanthaba ngamle khong ham banungai te basu numit manga ni gi manungda fahan bangamle pile saibadi nungsang na basu chama da chama fahan bangamle cholesterol wangba numit kunida normal oi bangamle bp wangbasu tha amagi manungda normal oi bangamle fatty liver oi basu tha amagi manungda fagat han bangamle pumnamak natural oi ba hidak makhalna laing jabani hakchang da sokadaba side effect amata laite makata na hidak chabagi mathau su tararoi hena kupa parol gidamak ngasimak langsin birau diabetes hospital soibam leikai ayangpali road opposite Karkinos Jenims Hospital Porompat Imphal East near Punjab National Bank.